Alright, hello and welcome back. We are live for International Racing Series season finale here at Tier 2. 18-minute qualifying session underway. Had the wrong Twitch account on. That's why I took a bit of a time to get the speaker on then. Three-way start fight. Don't forget to unmute from solo. Don't worry. I got that. Alright then. Three-way fight for the Drivers' Championship. Three-way fight for the Constructors' Championship. And a three-way fight for the Combined Constructors' Championship. So, a lot of action tonight. Who's going to be the first driver to set a flying lap here? Looks like it's going to be DBK. Also fighting for a top 4 in the championship. Solo not racing today, so IRS, LB44, Wild Jaeger, Mario Bros, DBK, all with a chance to try and finish inside the top 4 of the standings. Here we go then. DBK, first flying lap, DRS on, DRS mode on, down towards the hard braking right-hander for turn 1. Down into gear 2. Try to get the rotation. Don't over throttle. Up into gear 3. It's a decent enough exit before we head into the second DRS zone. Try hug the third curb tight. DBK doing well so far on this flying lap, 28.4. Sector 1. Everyone near enough out on track. Only 2 drivers in the pit lane. 3, sorry. 2 Astons and Dave yet to come out on track. Pretty hard track to do a season finale on, I'd say. But we'll see how things go. DBK already 28% battery left. Used it early on. Got a few straights to come yet. Up into the sector 2 checkpoint, so 106.8. Got his teammate ahead of him. Bit of a slipstream here. Down towards the final corner. Good work from the Alpines. Decent through the final corner from TBK. Up to the line we go. First line lap, so 128.9, not too bad. Next up to the line will be Joshua, 28.4. 5 tenths quicker there. Akozen just in front of Joshua in his debut race for IRS, reserving today. Kentrum up to P4. Wild Jaeger 5 thousandths of a second ahead of Akozen. Then Matty smashes that by 3 tenths, just under 3 tenths. IRS LB44 up to P6. 2 Mercedes on track together. Raffort 28.2, Mizor 32.7. Naismith for the Haas. Up to the line we go. They've been very quick in qualifying, have they had 2 Haas boys this season. Shazam though, the quickest of them all so far, a 27.6, the first driver to get into the 27s. Kuro as well, just behind. 2 drivers now into the 27s early on. Shazam then 19 points behind Matty, who's leading the championship. We are on double points today. If Matty finishes P2, there's nothing Shazam can do, even if he wins the race. So Matty is guaranteed champion if he can finish P2. If he finishes P3 and Shazam gets pole, fastest lap and the race win, Shazam will take it, but I think just by a point if my calculations are right. And let's not forget Joshua. He's a underdog in this fight. Quite a way off the distance. I think he's 40 points behind Matty, so he's going to need a miracle between Matty and Shazam. He'll need a collision between them two really. And a low set of points for him to have any chance of winning the championship. Constructors, Red Bull leading the way by 65 points. They look quite comfortable, but anything can happen. Oko's in reserve today as well, so he's a pretty quick driver. Riley making his debut as well. He's gone up to P6, 28.2 for the Ferrari. Not bad from him on his opening lap. Lumina's gone P12. Remy's P15 with a 31.4. Mario Bros and Dave out on track. Sauber, one of those teams in the constructors battle. .74 points behind Red Bull, but like I said, with double points, there's quite a lot of points available today. Dave goes up to P13 though, 130.7. Briconia, he's going to need the race of his life today if he wants to help out McLaren. Try to gain some points on Red Bull and validates his lap there. Everyone's cycling back into the pits. If Matty gets top 3 or wins the championship, so what is 19 points at the moment? If he finishes P3, what's the point system? Let's get it up. Where is it? So Shazam at the moment is scoring 2 extra points for pole position. If he wins, that's 60 points, 62 points. Possibly a fastest lap as well, 64. Matty finishing in P3, 24 points, that'll be 48 on top of his. So that'll be 18 points. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're right, by 1 point. So Matty can finish P3. But he's got a lot of work to do. A lot of drivers very close there, look at that, between Matty. He's got to find some pace here to get himself in that top 2. On his out lap. Who else is out there on a lap right now? DBK. Is he improving? Up to the line we go, currently P10. Does find 4 temps improvements, but stays P10. Tier 2 looking very close here in Bahrain. P3 down to P10. P11. No, sorry, that's a 129 from RS, that'll be 44. So yeah, P3 down to P10. Only 4 temps. Briconia has moved up to P13, got a lap in at 130.2. Not bad there. So 2 Aston Martins, only drivers yet to set a time. Kuro on a flying lap. Bit of traffic ahead of him. Are they on the lap? That's DBK. Not on the lap, DBK. Currently giving a bit of dirty air here to Kuro, who's on a flying lap. 38 thousandths for a second down this time. Might get a bit of a slipstream, but has been affected probably by some dirty air in these last couple of corners. Let's see if he can get up to the line with an improvement. So a 10th.5 improvement, takes pole position. Still feel like he could have done a bit better there if he didn't have DBK throughout a couple of those corners. Two Hasses, how are they getting on? 3 temps up for Naismith. Not sure if this is a strong track for him, but he's been on pole a couple of times this season already. Out of ERS. Up to the line we go. For 27.8, puts himself P3. Good lap there. Wonder if we see any teamwork like the Alpines did. Andy Mack into the pits, P18 at the moment. Nud. I don't think he's even come out on the track yet. Matty's got himself into the 27s. Josh is up to P5. Not sure what's happened to Riley there, but he just took one of those boards clean out. IRSLB 44. Had a good season so far. P5 in the standings. Can actually jump above his teammate Solar in this last race with his double points. Really good result. Slightly up on his time. Gets a bit of a mess of it through there though. You really got to have the confidence on the throttle. Just send it. Teammate ahead of him. Wonder if there's any slipstream work down the back straight before the main straight. Up to the sector 2 checkpoint. For IRS lobby 44, what's it going to be? 4 temps down, not really on a decent lap here. Everyone else back in the pits. Just over 4 minutes to go. Last qualifying session of the season. Kuro currently up top. Shazam. He done a 127.6 on his first go. Still in the pits. Had some great pace in the tier 1 race. So I'll be very wary if I was in the top 5 of that. Even though he's in P2 right now, his race pace was excellent in the tier 1. Slipstream gave me par, I think. To be fair, Shazam's only done 1 lap though. He's got a new set of tyres, so he might be able to find some more temps on the track. DBK back out there again. 2 Alpines, 10th and 11th. Everyone, I think, waiting for the last 2 minutes now to come up for the last lap. DBK, I think, has gone early just in case he makes a mistake somewhere, so he gives himself another opportunity to do a lap here. And a fresh set of tyres coming through sector 2. Decent enough exit through there. Again, opting to use the battery. A lot down that straight. I feel like he's using it a lot through sector 1 and sector 2 here. Could have saved himself a bit more. He's 3 temps up though, he's still on a good lap, but I feel like he could have got himself into the 27s if he had more ERS here. There you go, 0%, and he's still got another straight to get out of. Will he lose time now, or will he remain 3 temps up on his time? 1 temp. Oh, he's lost time. You see, he's used the ERS at the wrong point. Got to try to suffer through sector 1 a bit more, or sector 2 with less ERS, and just try and maximise the exits with the tyre wear. Cozen's out. What? Where is that? One of the Hasses. Naismith. How's he crashed out there? But Okozen on his debut. P9 at best for him. Alright then. Wild Jaeger. P6 at the moment. Starts the flying lap. Here we go, then everyone's starting their last laps now. RJ Gurra fought 2 drivers capable of probably putting on pole if they can ace this lap. Nearly a 10th up for Wild Jaeger. How's Rafort getting on? 2 tenths up for Rafort. Everyone pushing. Shazam, Naismith now starting their flying laps as well. Joshua up to the line. I think Kura and Matty as well. Just about to start. We'll keep an eye out on those drivers. Right now we're watching Wild Jaeger and Rafort. Looking to improve on their times. Wild Jaeger up to the sector 2 checkpoint. 3 tenths up. How's Rafort getting on? He was flying through sector 1. How about sector 2? 2 tenths up still. He's got a lot of battery to use as well. Qualifying is now over, I believe. I think Wild Jaeger's, yep, there we go. Qualifying is now over. Wild Jaeger up to the line. Currently P6. It's going to be P3. Good lap time there from Wild Jaeger. What about Rafort? Stays P8. Doesn't improve a lot. How's his teammate Mazur? P19. Briconia. P14. Right, who else we got? Who's that? That's one of the Williams, isn't it? Andy Mack. No improvements from him. Dave, no improvements from him. Shazam needs this pole position. How's he getting on? Up to the line. It's a 27.4 provisional pole position. Josh is up next. Currently P6. Can he get into the 27s? No, he can't. Kuro had a massive slipstream to get him on provisional pole. Lap time before. Doesn't improve. Stays P2. Naismith into the pits. No improvements from him. Matty up to P4 with 27.8. And then we've got the Ferrari of Riley. Left to go. Mario Bros and IRS LB44 as well. Coming out the final corner. Ready to finish their flying laps. Mario Bros stays P11. IRS LB44 up to P12. Here comes Riley with a 27.8. Puts him up to P5. And that is the end of qualifying. Shazam taking pole position, starts off with 2 points gained on Matty, bringing the points down to 17 between the 2 championship rivals. Matty down in P4 does not want to bottle this now. Let me just get the final classification. There's a top 14, and there we go. Nud's been kicked out, so I'll send him an invite. Shazam with a great lap though. Kuro, 63 thousandths of a second behind. I can't even send another invite. Hopefully no one's ready up early. Oh, there we go. Able to send another invite now, so he can get in, do his setup. Let's have a look then. Top 5 starting on the mediums. Naismith going for the softs. Rafort and Echoes going for the softs as well. So Luna. People not trusting the tyre weather, opting for the 2-stop. I'm gonna guess that's a soft medium, or they're gonna go, I don't know, to be fair. I can't work that out. I thought it was a medium hard 1-stop race. Kuro's gone for the hards. He's just changed his mind. Maybe he's looking at the stream, see what tyres everyone's on. So yeah, very mixed choice there. If there's no safety cars, it'd be very interesting to see what kind of strategies everyone does. But we shall see. Better not get punched again. I got one yesterday, Saudi Arabia. Someone binned it into the wall. There's a front wing on the track. Drove straight into the front wing. Instantly got a puncture. I was P3 at the time as well. Alright, 2 minutes until we go. Formation lap is off. We'll be straight into the Grand Prix. Final time this season. And the final time on the F1 2025 game. We've only had 3 race winners this season. Shazam, Solar and Kuro. Shazam, who has won every single race that he's attended. Unfortunately missed out on 2 races due to work. Otherwise I think the championship would have already been decided, but yeah, Shazam has won every single race he's attended. Couldn't race last week. Kuro got the win. Couldn't race in I think round 3 or 4. Solar got the win. Since then, he's won every race. Can he do it again? Or can Matty get himself on that podium and take his first ever championship? Lost out to Star Defender last year with P2 in the championship. Came back this season looking for revenge. Sees himself top of the standings in the final round. Will it stay like that after this 29 lap race? Let's get into the Discord. Tell the guys are already up for 1957. Here we go then. They have been told it should be a 30-second countdown. Just get my last smoke out of the way. No formation lap. Here we go then. The red lights are on. 5 lights and away we go. Shazam with a decent start. Kuro on the hards, struggling to get away there. Matty already under pressure. Gaining positions there. Up the inside, there's 2 Hasses. Braking really late there, but Matty up to P3. He's got himself on that podium. Riley pressurising while Joshua having a look as well, trying to get himself up into the top 5. Okozin's gained a position. And there's a Ferrari going off the track completely there. He got that all wrong. We're on board with Rafort, who's struggling through these couple of corners. RSW 44 getting the move. Okozin with a lovely switchback there up into P6. Shazam though, 1.2 seconds out front, trying to break away on those medium tyres. Kuro will be defending everyone else on those hards. Okozin on those soft tyres, good start from him, making the moves. Already turned his ERS off. That could be costly. Might want to keep it on medium on those softs. On the soft tyres. Let's try and push up to that gap and not lose the DRS. Already 1.5 seconds. DRS is a massive thing around this track. But Shazam, like I said, in the Tier 1 race, had amazing pace. Already showing it here by being 1.5 seconds into the lead. Matty is going to want to get ahead of Kuro as quick as he can. P2 for Matty, championship is sealed. That's all he needs to do. Joshua all over the back of Wild Jager. Don't forget about him in this championship. Naismith off the track. Something's happened to him. Remy and DBK into the pits early on. Yeah, Kozen's dropped back 2 seconds now. Mario Bros up to P7. Ooh, that is Briconia getting spun round by Dave. Who's trying to make up positions. 2 seconds now, the gap out front. And it's all with a 10-second time penalty already on lap 1. Cutting the corners too often. But Matty and Joshua, 2 championship battles going on at the moment, looking very quick. I think Matty's about to make an overtake here. Shazam, new fastest lap. Here comes Matty. He does not want to wait around. Will he go for the move? Not quite, but too far back. Joshua as well. Almost runs into the back of Wild Jager there. Akozen under pressure from Mario Bros. He's starting to create a bit of a train here. Well, no, not really. That's a bit further back actually. Not going to do him like that. He's only got Mario Bros and Refort behind him. The train is behind with Preconia, Dave, Andy, Kentra, Lumina, Naismith. Nud get to 3 second time penalty. While Jager's dropped out the 1 second gap of DRS to Matty. Do you know what? Kuro is managing that gap. He's not letting it go over 2 seconds. Will be on the faster tyres as well. To be fair, he looks a lot quicker in the straights there. He gained 3/10 on that straight. Through the corners there, Shazam gained a 10th. I'm not sure what sort of setups these guys are on. If Kuro is running better straight line speed rather than the downforce like Shazam maybe. Or it's just a tyre wear difference at the moment between the mediums and the hards. Joshua going for the move down into turn 1 while Jager in that American House livery has to concede the position. Who's that in the background? That's Refort getting very squirrely. IRSW 44 gets past. And he gets up to the back of Mario Bros here. Trying to stick it around the outside, not going to work there. Riley dropping off a bit here. Massive battle here. P11 downwards. We've sort of got 4 different races at the moment. We've sort of got the top 5 in their own league. Akozen down to Riley, battling away. And then 11th down to 16th. And then the rest of them at the back just straggling along at the moment. Kuro's tyres starting to come into play here, I think. Tyre wear is quite a big thing on this track. 1.6 seconds now the gap. To be fair, Kuro has actually drained his battery. He's pushing now. Oh, Jager back up the inside, but Joshua's going to be there on the outside with the better exit. There he goes. Gets a DRS as well. Should be able to keep the position. Mario Bros, where's he gone? Ultra Thought, sorry, just lost the position. Riley's got up the inside of the Mercedes here. 8th and 9th for the two Ferraris. We've got Dave having a look at Kentrum. Couldn't quite get there. RSLB 44 making his way past Mario Bros. Can his teammate do the same? Applying the ERS, trying to go around the outside. Doesn't quite work out. That allows the Kozen to break away a little bit there. Riley's going to switch back on Mario Bros. Nearly gets it done. Slight bit of contact. Can Kozen break away from the DRS of RSLB 44? I think just gonna do it. Or he might have done it there. I think it just switched over 1 second as soon as RSLB 44 crossed the line. Yeah, it did. We didn't get the DRS, but Kozen's in. Those softs are done. In that Red Bull, let's see what he does. Fresh set of mediums awaiting. Oh, he's got wing damage as well. That's going to affect his race. That's hard tyres. I swear that was yellow. Down to P17. It's going to come out ahead of DBK. Also had Naismith into the pits there onto a set of hards. He's going to come out behind Remy, unfortunately down in P20. Kuro now 1 second behind Shazam. Got a yellow flag, that's for 4. Something's happened to him. As he rejoins next to Kentrum. He's trying to go a long way around. That's going to allow Dave up the inside possibly. Not quite. But Kuro is back in to the DRS here of Shazam. Matty's dropped back a bit. Kuro not quite close enough for a move at the moment. I think he's going to bide his time here. Build his DRS back up. Not do anything silly. And just wait for the right moment as well. Jager and Josh are still going at it. Joshua trying to do the switch back again around the outside. Has his DRS. Does exactly the same thing to Wild Jager. Hard battle in between these two at the moment. Who have we got into the pits? We have got Andy Mack into the pits. Onto the hard tyres. That's going to be a 2-stop. Everyone we've seen into the pits at the moment, definitely going for the 2-stop. And he rejoins in P18. Oh, wow, Jager, man. Every single week. Let's get him back into the lobby as quick as we can. Send him an invite. It's going to help Joshua out massively. Yeah, Andy, P18. Kozen making a move. DRR Naismith. 30-second time penalty for him. Kuro saved off a bit of the battery here. While Jager back in. Here comes Kuro. Into the lead. Down into turn 1. Shazam's medium tyres will definitely be worn quite a bit now. Briconia losing a position. Will he get it back from Kentrum? Very close to touching. Kentrum trying to outbreak Briconia down into turn 1. Oh, and it's all gone wrong. I think that was a bit of a netcode issue there, because Briconia has been somehow taken out of that. But something definitely going wrong there. Mario Bros rejoining just behind Akozin. Mizor picking up a 10-second time penalty, speeding into the pit lane. Shazam still tucked up behind Kuro though. Lubin on P10, joining this little battle between Refort, Dave, Briconia, Kentrum. Shazam still tucked up behind Kuro. Matty's dropped off 3.5 seconds now. Joshua 4.7 seconds up. Down, sorry, from Matty. Managed to gain 3.8 due to that issue with Wild Jago, who's now back in the race. I think the top 10 drivers all trying to go for a one stop here. Wing damage there on Fort's Mercedes as he gets past Kentrum. Andy Mack and Remy Baden. Andy up into P17. Naismith just behind as well. Trying to recover his race. Not sure what happened to him. He had a flag. That's another Mercedes round. Or a Fort again. Having a bad race. Dave finally getting past Kentrum. Lumina looking for a way past as well. Joshua into the pits. His tires are done. RSL before Pure as well. Where are they going to rejoin? Cozen coming into the final corner now. I think with that wing damage, it's cost him a position to RSLB 44 here. He's just leaving the pit lane now. It's going to be close. Cozen might just get in head here. With the switchback, Mario Bros running very deep in the background here, but here comes Akozin with the DRS up the inside. RSLB 44 running deep, still manages to keep the position. We'll see what Joshua does then, opting for something a bit different to the top guys. Oh, Kuro just got a lovely bit of DRS there from Mizor, who's now a lap down. I don't think Shazam got that. He did there though. Matty now 5.6 seconds behind, really dropping back. But he's doing everything he can at the moment to win this championship. Kentrum Getting back past Dave, who's up the inside again. Brakes a bit too late. Luckily, there's no collision. 3-second time penalty for the Sauber there. Nud, 10 seconds, speeding in the pit lane. Report as well into the pits. They're going to be at the back of this one, trying to recover the race. He goes in now, all over the back of Briconia. Lovely move there. Just much fresher tyres, putting the car in the right position. Mario Bros as well doing the same. Good awareness though from those two drivers. Report pick up a 3-second time penalty. Shazam's into the pits, onto the hard tyres, along with Matty. Those tyres are absolutely done. What's Joshua done here? Has he gained any time back on Matty at all by going a lot earlier? He has. Not going to be enough to get him past though. While Jager into the pits as well, Riley into the pits. RSLB 44 not able to get past his teammate. Kentrim and Dave both staying out another lap. Kuro as well. DBK. I think there's only 3 drivers that haven't stopped right now. For Briconia as well. Oh, Remy picked up a 10-second. Quite a lot of penalties already. Shazam gaining a lot of time on Kuro, as you'd expect on the different tyres. Kuro will be going a long way here though. He'll have those fresher tyres at the end. Josh has actually got himself inside the DRS of Matty here. Can he stay there? No, Matty's got a bit more ERS to use. Could have been a spanner in the works there if Joshua had got past Matty. Kentrim and Dave have been battling from lap 1, I'm sure. Kentrim's had enough though. Those tyres are done. RSLB 44 looking quick here. Looking for a way past on his teammate. That Sauber in front, going very slowly. RSLB 44 looking for a move. Ah, he's got the job done. What a move there. Ferrari on Ferrari. But here comes Riley again with the better exit. Says thank you very much, I'll have that. Kentrim rejoins just behind Lumina. He's lost out a few positions there. Obviously on different strategy though. I feel like this is there's another part of this race to come. Kuro's yet to box. He's doing the 1-stop along with Shazam, I reckon, but there's a lot of drivers down the back. They're trying to 2-stop and trying to move their way forward. Top 10 is going to look very different, I reckon, as it stands right now. Riley, so much quicker than Dave at the moment. It's going to be an easy move down the straight. Double overtake from the Ferraris here. Possibly a Kozen as well. Mario Bros a bit too far back. For some reason RSLB 44 was ghosted there. Mario Bros should be able to get the exit possibly. No, not quite. TBK back into the pits, onto a set of hards. Mud battling away with Refort, coming together a little bit there. Down in P16 and P17, no points scored for those two at the moment. Refort opting for the most strangest way around Nud there. Instead of going to the inside like we all probably would have done, Refort opted to go for the grasser. Kuro still out on track. Shazam sets a purple sector 3 there. Joshua is back inside the DRS of Matty here actually. Matty's starting to be under pressure from Joshua. Obviously Joshua racing in Tier 1 on Tuesday, got a bit of experience. Got a yellow flag somewhere. Who was that? That was Naismith into the final corner and him into the pits, and that might be a retirement. Yes it is, the way he's driving in there. That's definitely him out of the final race of the season. And that's a shame for DRL Naismith. Been a decent driver to have in the league this season. Got himself a few pole positions, had some few decent races, but let's see if he comes back next season twice as strong. Nud picking up another 3-second time penalty. Shazam starting to catch up his teammate. Who was that? Oh, that was Mazur with, I do not know who, with Dave trying to unlap himself. Joshua any closer to remove on Matty this time round? Yes he is, down towards turn 1. Will he go for a late breaking move? Not quite. Kuro's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to lose too much time to Matty and Joshua and fall behind them. I think he's just about I think he's got enough time in him, but doesn't want to lose too much time and end up losing time, stop behind them two. I think he's probably about 5 seconds in front maybe, so I could be wrong there. It is a possibility. He's already lost 5 seconds to Shazam, I think. I think it was 23 seconds when Shazam came out of the pits, now down to 18. So he's possibly about 4 seconds ahead of Matty when he rejoins from the pits. We'll find out though, he's still going strong. Out in front, got a bit of DRS here as well, by the looks of it. Oh, just misses it. Akozen picking up a 3-second time penalty there, just missed that. Wild Jaeger as well. Akozen has broke away a little bit from Mario Bros, but he has lost a bit of time to the Ferraris. Having a decent enough debut at the moment is Akozen, along with Riley in P6. Got a lot of battery to use. Not again. Another time penalty. Yeah, Kuro's got to be careful now. It's about 28 seconds ahead of Matty. I think another 3 seconds and he'll be behind. This battle for the podium. Obviously he will be on the fresh tyres, so he might be able to make quick work of it, but he's got to be careful now. It's going very, very long. Those tyres are absolutely done. Making the one-stop work. We've got more people into the pits here. That into 2 stoppers. Mario Bros, Akozen, Dave, all into the pits. Kuro doing a splendid job at the moment of showing how well you can do on the hards. Here he comes though, into the pits. That's his strategy done. Shazam running deep into the final corner there. Will come out in the lead of this one. Like I said, Kuro rejoins. There's Matty and Joshua. He's going to rejoin probably about 3 seconds ahead of them. 1 or 2 more laps. That could have been a very different story. But here we go then. The battle for the race win. This could be massive here because you've got Shazam in the lead at the moment. If he wins and Joshua somehow manages to get past Matty, he'll be the champion. But if Matty stays where he is and Kuro catches up to Shazam and overtakes Shazam, Matty's going to be the champion. All to play for. 11.5 laps to go. RSLB 44 back into the pits. They're going to rejoin just ahead of Lumina by the looks of it in the background. Akozen going for a move. Has got wing damage as well, Akozen. Not sure how that's happened. That's going to affect him for the rest of the race. DBK got damage as well. I think he does, I can't tell. Yeah, he does, DBK with the wing damage. Yellow flag from one of the McLarens, I think. DBK picking up a 3-second time penalty. Joshua still not able to get past on Matty. Oh, little mistake there from Joshua. Just took the curb a little too much. Kuro's push it on very quickly here. Already 3.8 seconds behind. Shazam's underfueled his car as well. He's on the absolute limit at the moment. Traffic ahead of him. Yellow flag, that's Akozen out of the session. And that is a safety car for some reason. He's out on the pit straight there, and I don't know how. That is one of the most weirdest positions I've ever seen a car be taken out of the race here. But let's have a look what happens. Shazam is going to definitely be into the pits here. Kuro has had the most awful luck here with his safety car. He's going to be into the pits as well. No, he's not. Ah, whoever that Aston Martin Nud has just cost himself a great chance of getting some points here. Just letting himself get lapped by Kuro. Kuro running 2-lap old medium tyres. He's going to be leading this race. Ahead of Shazam. Hello, how are you? All good, hope you're doing well. It's going to be a shootout to the finish for this season finale Tier 2 race. Matty and Joshua on the hard tyres then. That's a bold decision from those two. While Jake going to the mediums, Riley's going to be P6. RSLB 44, he's gone to the hard tyres. Illumina into the pits, along with Kentrum, Mario Bros, Dave, all into the pits. It's going to be a long safety car here. Yeah, man, from Kuro. That was looking to be a good battle between Shazam and Kuro to the finish there. Kuro starting to look a bit stronger on those tyres, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be a safety car shootout. And what's happened to Shazam? I thought that was Shazam overtaking the safety car there, but I forgot Kuro's in the lead. That is Briconia unlapping himself. Rafort should do. Rafort, go man, overtake Kuro. That's what he's letting you do. To unlap yourself. Fair play from Kuro there. Remy and Nud are as well there. I don't think they're going to be able to unlap themselves though. Remy needs to catch up to try to see if Shazam will let him through, because Kuro just did, but I don't know if Shazam will do the same thing. He's got his championship rival right behind him. He might want that AI car there too. Yeah, Shazam's not doing it at the moment. He's got a car between him and his championship rivals. If I was Remy, I'd just overtake. Just get the company. Oh look, Shazam's letting him do it. There we go, Remy's through. Remy can now unlap himself. Fair play to the boys. Gets a 3-second time penalty though. Overtaking the safety car. The safety car's going to be a couple of laps long here. And you got Nud and Mizor as well. Mizor, he's well too far back. Nud's behind the top three. Alright, Remy's only going into turn 1 still. He's going to have to push it. If he wants to catch up, he's going to have to push it. Otherwise his safety car will restart without him, and he will be in absolute no man's land. Fair play to the guys letting him through, but it's your job now to catch up with the pack. You have to do qualifying laps. Safety car will only stay out a certain amount of time. It will not wait for everyone to catch up if it exceeds a certain amount of laps. Joshua MP4. Those hard tyres. You've got Matty and Shazam ahead of him. That championship starting to look a bit out of reach. Does open things up a bit in the constructors. At the moment, Red Bull are just about winning. There's a collision there with Nud running into the back of Matty. Nud getting wing damage. He's currently P17 on a lap down. He's going to have to dive into the pits now. We're still waiting for some of the top 10s to catch up. That's how far ahead Kuro, Shazam, Matty, Joshua and Wild Jaeger sort of were. Andy Max just about catching up. He's up into P8 here. That's what I said. Safety car in this lap. The safety car is not going to wait. And the two Ferraris have absolutely just crashed into each other. There's a 10-second time penalty for Riley. IRS LB44 has possibly just lost his front wing. Well, that might have been Riley, but that's definitely Ferrari out of the constructors battle. Yeah, Riley's got a broken front wing, but let's go back up to the top then. Bricollier might just about be able to catch up. No, he's not. Kuro's gone early. Kuro's gone very early. There he goes. Joshua's going to have to wait until... He's going to have to give that position back. And that's messed up completely for Wild Jaeger, IRS, LB44 and Joshua there. Riley as well, trying to get involved. The top three breakaway. Joshua's lost out massive there. IRS, LB44 and Riley absolutely going at it. No love lost between the two Ferraris there. Slight bit of contact. Riley going a bit too wide due to the wing damage. Just understeered into the side of his teammate. Probably going to do the same here. No, he doesn't. Just about keeps it from touching. Wild Jaeger looking for a move past. DBK's up there as well. Elbows are out for tier 2. Last race of the season. Wild Jaeger trying to switch back there. In the background, Nud getting it all wrong. Meanwhile, top 3 pushing on. Shazam has got to win this race no matter what. Or he needs Matty to fall back massively. But at the moment, Matty's doing everything he can to win this championship. Two Ferraris still going at it. TBK getting involved as well. Yellow flag in the background. That is the Mercedes of Mizor. No, it's not. It's Report, sorry. As RSLB 44 looking for a way past his teammate into turn 1. DBK trying to follow. Good action, to be fair. Entertaining battle. Matty's falling back from the top 2. RSLB 44 still trying to hold on to that position. DBK picking up a 3-second time penalty as he goes side by side with Wild Jaeger. Refort retiring in the pit lane. Who's that trying to get involved? That is Kentrum in the background as well. Andy Mack and Dave as well. Action everywhere you look at the moment here in tier 2. Andy run into the back of Dave there. Meanwhile, Shazam on the fresher tyres to Kuro. Those 2 laps could mean quite a difference here come the end of this race. Matty not able to do anything about the top 2 on those hard tyres. Along with Joshua, Refort has left the session. He is DNF'd down in turn 1 for some reason. Not sure how. There's the car in the middle of the track disappearing. Shazam looking for a way past. IRSLB 44 trying to get himself into a top 5 finish here. Exactly the same as last lap, but here comes Riley again with a DRS. We'll get the position back. DBK battling hard in P7. Fending off Wild Jaeger, and he's losing the position to Mario Bros. RSLB 44 now up to 13 seconds of penalties. Both Ferraris going to lose out massively here come the end of this race. Mario Bros and Andy Mack could be big gainers in this one if they could just stay on the back of this battle. Could be a top 5 finish for both of them. As there's an overtake for the race lead. Shazam overtaking Kuro. But another DRS zone coming up. Could mean Kuro retaking that position. Here he comes. Bit of DRS saved up as well. Shazam knows it's coming. Doesn't want to lose too much time though. Slips back in behind Kuro. 4 laps to go. 4 laps left of season 14 in the IRS here. Tier 2, definitely giving us some entertainment. There's battles everywhere. Riley not able to get turned into turn 1. Puts him under pressure from his teammate IRS LB44 again. IRS LB44 just doesn't have the speed though down the straight. DBK still under pressure from Wild Jaeger. Shazam tucked up behind Kuro again. Kuro aware of it this time. Applies the ERS to stop Shazam getting through. This could be a last lap championship decider. Shazam trying to give it everything. Who's got the fastest lap? Who has got the fastest lap? It is Kuro at the moment with the fastest lap. So Kuro could decide things with that fastest lap in terms of who's going to win this championship. Shazam again, going for it, down into turn 1. I've got the wrong. Oh, into there. Great battling between the top two here. Shazam with the DRS and the ERS might be able to nick this one. Kuro fighting hard though. Runs off the track. That might be a track limit warning there. IRS LB44 still trying to make his way past his teammate. Wild Jaeger has got the job done on DBK. He's trying to fight back. That's a bit of a moment. Kuro's had a bit of a bad couple of corners there. Almost lost the DRS, but just about kept him inside the 1 second gap. Shazam trying to use that ERS to break away. Kuro putting himself back in to the DRS. Chosha just not able to get anywhere near the back of Matty, who's on the way to winning his first ever championship in IRS at the moment. Two Ferraris again, side by side, giving it absolutely everything. IRS LB44 has got the DRS though. Riley moving to the inside. Back up top. Kuro, that's definitely a warning. He turned in well too early there. That must have been a warning for Kuro. Last couple of laps. Pressure getting to the drivers. A few mistakes starting to happen. Shazam saving that battery. We're on the penultimate lap of this race. Matty's on the way to winning the championship as it stands, even with Shazam winning the race. We're going to have to stick with his top 3, even though everyone's battling behind. Super hard. Kuro runs wide again. That could have been another warning. He might have been good throughout this whole race, but he's running wide a bit now. Shazam trying to get the exit. He's got a full tank of ERS to try and break away from Kuro here. Here comes the DRS and the ERS from Kuro. Shazam moves to the inside defending. Slight bit of contact. Oh, there's a bit of contact as well. Kuro locks the wheels of the McLaren. No one gets the DRS because they was literally matching each other. We're on the final lap here. Kuro up the inside. Shazam with the better exit. Lap 29 of 29. The IRS season is about to end. And the action is absolutely amazing here. as Shazam trying to defend the race win from Kuro. Matty's down in P3. He's about to win this championship. Looking at his championship rival defend like crazy from this Williams of Kuro. Into Sector 2 for the final time. Shazam pulls away. Kuro reels him back in towards the end of the straight. Runs a bit deep there over the curb. Cost him a decent enough exit. Starts to pull it back. Kuro is out of fuel here. He might not make it to the line, but here comes Shazam with the ERS to defend it. Kuro is out of ERS. Shazam's got this covered, I think. Into the final corner we go. The last lap of the season. Shazam up to the line. He's going to be victorious here in Bahrain. Kuro is going to take P2, but Matty is going to be the championship winner for the first ever time. He finished P2 last season in the championship behind Star Defender. He's done one better this season. He's come back even stronger, and he wins the championship ahead of Shazam. Joshua finishes in P4 there. He's going to finish P3 in the standings. The two Ferraris still battling away. They lose a heap of positions here to a lot of drivers. I'm going to wait for everyone to cross the line before that sorts itself out. That's going to change quite a lot. Who else is that crossing the line there? That is Nud, and then Braconia and Mizor along with Remy yet to finish. But yeah, Mario Bros and Wild Jaeger getting ahead of the Ferraris there. DBK as well. Andy Mack up to P8. Great result for him. Riley P9, Lumina P10, IRS LB44 falls all the way back to P12. But there we have it. IRS season is over. Shazam, who wins every single race that he has competed in this season, is unfortunately going to lose the championship to Matty, who's just been so consistent this season on the podium, doing up every single race apart from maybe one or two. Kuro giving it a great race there as well. Race winner Shazam, fastest lap Kuro. Driver of the day goes to Kentra by the game. Most overtakes DBK. Oh well, what a race that was. Very entertaining race. Let me just get the classification and then we'll run through some things. Oh, Shazam, I'm sure is going to be absolutely gutted that he did not take away that championship. Matty, however, is going to be absolutely ecstatic. He's done exactly what he needed to win the championship. My driver of the day for today is going to be Andy Mack, P18 to P8. Decent race from him. TBK close behind, getting back up to P7 from being P20. Top 3, top 4, obviously having a good race, but yeah, Andy Mack gets my driver of the day. Well done. What an ending to that race, and what an ending to the season. Red Bull are crowned Constructors champions. I think they finished just ahead of McLaren there. And Kick, not bad towards the end as well. I think they've gained a few points on the top two, but overall Red Bull do take the Constructors Championship. Combined Constructors, I think that's going to be Red Bull as well, to be fair. I think they might have just nicked that. Ferrari could have possibly had it if they didn't have the penalties, but they fell back quite a bit there. So I think it will be Red Bull. Alpine, yeah, definitely. Red Bull have won the combined Constructors and the Tier 2 Constructors. So congratulations to them. What a season that was. Only 10 rounds, but yeah, very, very entertaining season from Tier 1 and Tier 2. Hope you've all enjoyed it. It's gone pretty quick. We're at the end of the F1 25 game. 26 DLC will be out soon, so stay tuned for details about that. Not sure if we're going to be doing another season on the 25 game. I'm currently undecided on what to do. I've put the vote out, but it's not really looking pretty decent. Quite a lot of people saying they'd rather just chill out and wait till the DRC. There's not much difference in the voting. So I'll let you all know about that in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's taken part this season. Great bunch of people to have in the server. Very good guys and girls. Decent drivers. Good fun. Hope you've all enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, because that's me done. I'm off to go chill out. Peace out.